Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. No, I haven't got any light there. We are having a last burst of summer in the UK. So this is just the sunshine glare and I'm not complaining about it, okay? So I have had many requests in the last 1 week to share some packed lunch ideas. So whether you're packing for your kids, which I do, or you're packing for yourself, whoever you are making packed lunch for, this series is for you guys. So it's not just for kids because I'm not doing baby jam sandwiches at all. I'm going to do lunches packed with flavor, things that you can semi-prep in the night or you can cook completely in the night and then just take it in the morning or just quickly prepare it in the morning. That's up to you. Right, so I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to start cooking. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. So what would be today's recipe? I'm going to show you not one but two ways to very delicious, quick, healthy rice that you can enjoy. If you are taking it in a heated box, you can enjoy it hot. So I am just going to prepare one portion only because that is what I need for the packed lunch. So I'm just, instead of using a big wok or kadhai or something, I'm just using a frying pan, which I usually use for eggs and things like that. So just gonna get this nice and hot. And while that's heating up, I am going to very quickly chop a smallish medium sized onion. You could use red onion, shallots, whatever you have at home really. And because we're looking for something quick and easy, just chop them as you like. Seriously, I'm going to just roughly chop them. We are doing this lunches which are really quick and are, like I said, healthy as well. Really important for me to make healthy lunches. Not health food, but just not kind of deep fried stuff and things like that. So just roughly chopping the onion. One of the things that try and avoid using garlic in the food. So this is nice and hot. I'm just using some olive oil. Just use any oil of your choice. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. In goes a teaspoon of cumin seeds. In goes the onion. And I'm just going to cook this for 5 minutes so it kind of softens up. And right now peppers are in season, so you can find these really little ones as well. If you can't find small ones, then just use half the pepper. 1 pepper is just too much for 1 portion of rice. So I'm just going to roughly chop this too while the onions are cooking. And you can buy these blocks of paneer. I'm going to use half of it for one person's lunchbox. Just going to chop it into cubes again. And just going to chop a small tomato as well. So it's been 5 minutes. I've chopped everything up. In goes the tomatoes. And I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Once it's had 2 minutes, just to kind of start to soften the tomatoes up, I'm going to add paneer and pepper. Just give it 2 minutes. Now it's time to add the spices. So in goes half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and half a teaspoon of chaat masala. So just give it a minute, and I have got here pre-cooked rice which I made last night. So that's the only prep you need to do beforehand. So that is cooked rice, and I usually measure by hand. So I'm just going to use a couple of handfuls for one person's lunchbox. So break it up if it is kind of stuck together, and then just use 2 handfuls. That should be enough for one person. Give it a good mix. So I like to have a box of pre-cooked rice, and that is one of the reasons. It lasts for good 3 to 4 days in the fridge, the plain one. I don't keep reheating it. I just use it to make rice, lunchbox rices like this. It smells really, really good, and I know both my husband and my daughter would love this. I make this a lot for my daughter. It's one of her favorite packed lunches. So like I said, you could use a hot thing to kind of give it, but I usually give it in a box like this, which is very handy for school. Or you could sometimes in the winters when I want to keep it hot, I use this box, and that quantity will fit in perfectly into this. Look at that. Beautiful paneer and pepper rice. Ready in 10 minutes. Glorious. Beautiful, beautiful. See, what did I say? It's a perfect quantity for one person's lunchbox. Look at that. Who would have thought? That's because I've made it so many times that it just works perfectly. Stunning. And yes, I haven't forgotten that I should really taste it. I'm hungry cooking this. The chaat masala is supposed to kind of make it really refreshing and not heavy, which is why I don't want to use garam masala. That's very heavy spices for a lunch. That is beautiful. Right, let's get on with the second recipe because we're doing two today. And I am gonna be nice to myself. Just gonna use the same pan without washing because I have really cleared it up. Right. First things first, get the ingredients together. So this time I want the flavor of this rice to be very different to our paneer and pepper rice, because otherwise what's the point? Obviously you can use other things in that rice, but I want to do a flavor combination which is different to that. So I'm going to start with 3 to 4 spring onions instead of normal onions, and I'm just going to roughly chop it, get the pan nice and hot. Once again, 2 tablespoons of olive oil I'm using. You can use oil of your choice. And then once it's hot, I'm going to add the spring onions. Give it a couple of minutes. Once again, for this rice, I'm using stuff that I will usually have at home. So I have got here some frozen sweet corn and some frozen peas. That's what I'm going to use. Handful of frozen peas. Give it 2 minutes. Also, something I have in my house all the time are tin chickpeas. So a handful of tin chickpeas go in. I'm going to increase the heat a little bit, make it to medium, and then just give it 2 minutes to everything to warm up and thaw and kind of heat through. Now we add the rest of the stuff. So half a teaspoon of vinegar, half a teaspoon of light soy sauce, half a teaspoon of ketchup. If I can get any out, need a new jar. That's enough, just the tiniest bit. And if you like chili oil, so I'm just going to add half a teaspoon of that. And just literally a sprinkle of salt because I've added soy sauce. I don't want too much sauce in it. And a good mix. Continue this on high heat, don't lower the heat. And black pepper. And now the same box of rice, I'm going to use 2 handfuls. That should be enough. A good mix so that the rice is heated through as well. Just going to give it 2 minutes to heat through. And look at this rice. Stunning, and it just smells amazing and very, very different to our first rice recipe. And here it is, sweet corn peas rice. Time to taste it. So once again, in that rice you can add things of your choice. In this rice you can add things of your choice. Once you've tried the basic recipe, you can kind of change it to what you have in the fridge and what your kids or you like for your lunchbox. Come on, that is I don't know which one I like better. It's so different. Right guys, I really hope you are going to enjoy this series. If you want something specific for your lunchbox, any specific requests, then let me know in the comments. And I hope you try paneer and pepper rice and the sweet corn peas rice. And I hope you'll enjoy them both. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you back here with another new recipe very soon. Bye for now.